Hello and welcome to the Season 2 NNSCRA T Mobile Cup Series race number 6 here at Kansas for race number 6 of the season. And I'm here once again joined by McKinley Man 93, Michael Norman. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I had to make that long journey from Phoenix all over here to Kansas because I had an engagement with my good old friend here, Dylan Young. So it was worth the trip. It was exciting. So I'm glad to be here, and I'm so ready for this race today.
Yes, in the city where all the tornadoes could happen, and hopefully it doesn't wipe away this track, because this is some exciting racing that happens on this new repaved version. So, oh man, I can't wait to see what will happen. These cars will use the apron. Definitely. Said what I said. Wow, thanks.
No, I said, is this the first?
Oh, yeah, this was the first. 2013.
All right, go. Can't wait.
They used the apron and all that other stuff, and of course, as you notice, that huge green wall on the back stretch. On the pole is Chris Washer, second is Kate Skirvin, third Sam Curtis, fourth Chris Dollarton, fifth Mitchell Riggs, sixth Brian Fitzy, seventh Trent Dunham, eighth Evan Becker, ninth James Qualls, and rounding up the top 10 is Michael Norman. Here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th on back here at Kansas. And on the final row, we have Austin LaPlante and Ty Dent. So it'll be rather interesting to see what those two can do starting on the rear of the field. So, Michael, we got a little bit of time, so who is your pick for today's race? As I guess there's a little technical difficulty that's there.
Yep, a little technical difficulty, but I'm back now. I never know what can happen here at Kansas, because you can. I've seen a lot of stuff happen at Kansas, from fuel mileage, from fuel strategy getting somebody a win, to somebody wrecking on the last lap. You never know what can happen, so it's really tough to say who's going to win today.
As you heard from the background, they just gave the commands, so which is good there. The cars are rolling off. So if you had a good pick there, Michael, who would it be?
I wouldn't count the pole sitter, actually. You never know. Sorry, I have my mouth full.
That's all right. Chris the dishwasher right there. I'm going to go with the guy that could possibly steal a victory, and that would be the 43 of Joshua Collard. He did redeem himself at Atlanta, but...
Okay, remember last time we did that.
Yep, I think he's going to go back-to-back. I just have that suspicion that me and Michael are part of. But here we go. Pace car dives down pit road, 41 laps. And the green flag is out, and we're underway at Kansas. This is where it's going to get good. As you notice right there, they are going to use that apron to a full extent. I don't know why, but I guess that's just the love of the racing that they do. And already 3 wide, nearly 4 wide is Joshua Collard. Collard trying to thread the needle, and he is going to make it 4 wide here. Cars already in the wall. Dollarton, Fitzy, Skirvin. Oh, Becker, William Duncan, Dylan Poteet around in a first caution. Murray through the grass. And Ty Dent went through the grass and started dead last. Eric Powers, Dylan Poteet. Oh, Devin Becker, I believe. Pichu, no, he made it through fine. Cooper Cyron. Dylan Young. And the caution is out just like that. Already lap 1 troubles. Eric Powers, yeah, he does have a little bit of left side damage. Jessica Schultz got some rear damage. E.J. Williams, he's got some damage, some rear end. And there's William Duncan, the 22, who started up towards the top 10. He got involved. And he's heading down pit road. Man, he has not had the best of seasons. He's at least 50 points back from 41st in points. You can tell he's having such a struggling season. I think he'll be all fine, though, as getting the car back on track. But, man, just not to a great start this season. I don't know what to say, man. Hopefully Duncan can fix himself pretty soon. And, yep, he's going to do some repairs on his car, which is good. Chris Dollarton in pit road as well. Caution is out. Leader is Chris Washer. Let's go take a look at that first caution. Alrighty, cars were scraping the wall, and no surprise that they were 4 wide right here, and Becker's going to get clipped from Dollarton, goes into William Duncan and Dylan Pote, and around they go. Kate Skirvin, the 40, managed to hit the throttle after hitting the wall, got lucky. Levi McIntyre almost gets involved right there, barely avoids it, and there's the 22. Oh, there's O'Neal Balvin, barely making it through. PJ Williams, Becker, Sheldon. Look at the 48 of Austin LaPlante. Look at that's Ty Dent right there, started in dead last. Probably cut half the positions right there, just like that.
And the 88 made it through just barely too. A lot of these cars just skittering, scattering, or skittering. Fucking word is that?
What is that?
I don't know. Scattering around, just trying to make it through this wreck on the front straightaway here.
Yeah, the big loser out of that has to be Devin Becker, Cyron. I believe Lombard, he may have gotten held up, but he really didn't get involved, so we'll see what will happen with Lombard. Actually, does he have front-end damage? I believe. Oh, he's got a little buckle, it looks like, on the 45. Let's see if we can get a better look. Yeah, he's got a little buckle you could see right here, so it's going to affect him a little bit. So I don't know how it's going to affect him too much, but you never know what could happen, though. The strangest can happen at Kansas. He could still be up there, so yeah, we'll see what will happen. That's my dog. We're shaking the background. Caution is out. Chris Washer's the leader. Let's take it back to the green. Welcome back, guys. After a brief caution, and they're giving us the 1 lap to go in the pace lap. Any drivers out of the race? No, all drivers are still continuing, which is pretty good there. And you can tell Devin Becker, Cooper Cyron, Dylan Pote, Eric Powers, and even William Duncan have managed to repair the damage on their cars. And I believe other drivers made pit stops, including Eric Powers, Dylan Young, Angel Navarro. I guess Joseph Lombard went down pit road. As too did Pichu London, LJ Mills, Cody Lamas, and you already know PJ Williams and William Duncan did as well. So that's very interesting. So top 10 rundown is Chris Wall. Oh wait, I think we have a car that's blown up. And it is. It's the 18 of Benjamin Miles.
Wow, that's never good. Blowing up on a caution.
That's in the 8th position he was in. He's done just like that. Tough break for Miles. Top 10 is Washer, Dunham, Sam Curtis, Collard, Jackson, Dixon, Riggs, now Hudson, Mungold, and now rounding at the top 10 is James Qualls. Tough blow right there for the 18 M&M's Toyota Camry right there. Race car dives down. Green flag is back out.
I've had my fair share of blowing up on the cautions before, and it's never a good feeling, especially this early in the race.
Yeah, exactly. And this is 6 laps into it, and that's one of the worst feelings too. And Trent Dome decides to move the dish out of the way, and he's going to move his Urban Tools Ford Fusion to the front. About Skylar Dixon at 96. Man, Michael, I'll tell you what, you've noticed Skylar the first time we've seen him, me and you at least, up in the front, and he's up in the front in Kansas. So, no surprise. Speaking of Gibbs, they know the 18's already blown up, but they got the other teammate to the 20 of Washer right here, Charles Jackson, despite of him being on the outside line. Whoa, Qualls nearly forced it 4 wide right there. That was close. We still remain green. There's the Red Bull cars working together, you can see. Jake Baskinger, Alan Cavagnaro. Right up there with each other nearly. That's a good sight to see. Look at O'Neal Balvin use that apron. That's what we're talking about there. They will use that apron to its advantage. Kate Skirvin, Jake Baskinger.
These cars are going to try all over the place to get around cars.
Definitely. And Joshua Collard is the new leader. Look at Levi McIntyre in the 99 trying to go for second through wide. Oh, wow. 4 wide here. That's Skirvin, Dixon. Oh, it's now Hudson, Murway, Balvin, and Baskinger. Baskinger says, you know what, I'm out of this. That was a good move right there. Needs a veteran in a lot of leagues. And despite of this, Baskinger, he is, obviously he's been in both seasons, but he's been a veteran in a lot of series, and that's a good move by him as Dixon was in the wall right there. Nearly 5 wide. Oh, my God. Sam Curtis! And around goes the 0-0. Oh, Sky Commons gets involved. Ty Din, who was started dead last and working his way up, gets involved.
Oh, gosh.
Do we have another car? Oh, Austin the Plant was involved. Washer and Dollarton. Oh, we got more. 77 was lost the front end, and Mongol just got ran into a 17 of Williams.
Oh my gosh. And I just, like I said before, Paul, I guess my pick is out. I saw the pole sitter sitting there on pit road.
Oh, Sheldon, 6 of Mongol. Oh, I think we had another wreck, and Lombard's involved.
Something's happened here.
I think we had a second incident.
Something happened. I see a lot more cars on pit road than I saw in the wreck.
Looks like there was a thing that happened on turn 4 before that first wreck happened. Because I don't know if you noticed, there was front end damage to Lombard, Becker, Chris Dollarton, and then Chris Washer, the pole sitter, involved, and he was running inside the top 5 at a point. This is very strange. Joshua Collard is the leader. Let's go take a look at what happened to bring ourselves to caution, and then the other incident that took place. Here's a look at what happened. As you can tell, they were nearly 5 wide.
And going 5 wide is never a good thing.
Right there, the 29 gets stuck in that middle of that 4 wide, squeezed in. Thanks to Sam Curtis and Mason Powers, Ty Dent just runs right into the 29. He was working his way up at Sky Commons, nowhere to go. Now that was a 4-car incident there with Austin LaPlante later on getting involved because of Ryan Fitzy in the 66 and the 12 of Matt Gallio as an assist right there. And LaPlante takes a shot to the wall.
Yeah, right there into the wall. Hard impact.
Gets another piece of Sky Commons right there, and Eric Burton manages to turn his car to the left just in time to not really get into the 10 there. And then another car is going to get involved, as you can see. As we did have 2 wrecks, we'll show you the second wreck in just a bit, because this is rather interesting, because we were unaware of this. That happened toward more the rear of the field. That happened. And one of those drivers was Chris Dollarton. Evan Becker was another. Now, as you can see, these guys were continuing on, and P.J. Williams, he avoided actually that first wreck that took place. So actually, technically, this is wreck number 2, and he ran Austin Mongol, and his car was smoking. So let's go back and take a look at the other, actually, what was the caution of this race. And this is what brought out the caution. Ryan Fitzy gets a little too aggressive in the State Water Heater Chevrolet, turns the Home Depot Toyota off of turn 3, and just flat out dumps him. Matt Gallio is going to barely avoid this wreck, as you could tell. Washer goes right up into the wall, and first car that gets involved, and this is a hard hit, Chris Dollarton. That's the second time he got hit in the front end. Debris flies off his car. Lombard just plows into the 33. Johnny Gardner in the 2. Somehow he's going to avoid this wreck. Ooh, Jessica Shelton takes a shot to Washer there. That's a second shot Washer gets right there. Wow, that is a hard hit right there. And then Devin Becker, Angel Navarro. Becker runs head on into the 21. Navarro goes into the 77, and then Cooper Cyron, he tried to woe up, but he's just going to get a very small piece of that 21. Didn't really get a lot of damage, but just kind of just bumped it. And this is going to help William Duncan right there get some spots, because you could tell he was behind that wreck, and this is going to be big for him. Washer, the pulser, though, led a lot of laps already done. Oh, that's how Young gets involved. He ran into his own teammate.
Well,
couldn't squeeze the gap. So, caution is out after 2 crazy incidents. Leader right now is Joshua Collard. Let's take you back to green. The pace car showing us 1 lap to go. We're not live exactly because we took a little too long. Drivers on the race include Benjamin Miles from the blow-up in that incident, Jessica Shellen, Joseph Lemar, Chris Washer, Chris Dollarton, Devin Becker, Dylan Young, Angel Navarro, P.J. Williams, Ty Dent, Austin LaPlante, Sky Commons, and Austin Mongol. Green flag is out. The top 10 at the time before this, the passing was Collard, Falls, McIntyre, Riggs, Baldwin, Dunham, Murway, Skirvin, Cole, and Matthews. So as you can tell, it's going to be rather interesting to see what will happen as we're on lap 14 of 41. Trent Dunham trying to go past his teammate for second. We already know 3 of the Roush cars are out of the race. So the only 2 left are, ironic enough, in the top 5 as of right now. You got to remember, Roush is a 5-car team right there. And there's Murway. I think that's second position. Dodge is 1 and 2 right now. Ironic enough, those are not teammates. However, they do have the same manufacturer. And here comes Seth Cole, Anthony McCurry, some Chevys, and whoa, McIntyre nearly got clipped. I thought I saw another car that got clipped, but then again, they saved it, so that's a good thing right there. And
you got teammates there in the 15 and the 01 working together.
Oh, Cavagnaro, he's getting a little too close to the 9 right there, and they're going to hang on for right now.
Now I had to bail out of the throttle there, otherwise he was going to hit the wall.
Looks like Matt Gallio, Johnny Garner, they're just a little bit off the pace, not too much, as to is Pichu London. Cyron, Poti, Eric Powers, William Duncan, Sam Curtis, they're all behind. As Murway got the lap over Seth Cole right there. Mitchell Riggs has moved his way up to 3rd. Good run for Riggs in the 01. And there's Mason Powers.
Yeah, the 01 and the 15 car working together there.
Few DI teammates right there. Mason Powers, who was nearly involved in that last caution, up to 4th. And man, these guys, they're just getting racy. And how about both the guys that are making their NR season debuts? Ryan Fitzy, Dylan Murway, they're running very, very well. Fitzy last score in the 9th position. Murway was the leader. So, good solid standings for both of those guys right there.
Absolutely. Alright, down off of turn number 4, going down the front straightaway. And
Murway,
you never know what's going to happen.
Murway, though, is hanging on. There's a few NNSCRA members right there. Highest is Trent Dunham. Nearly getting passed by the 5 of Seth Cole. And how about Fitzy moving up to 5th right there? Or actually 6th, excuse me.
He's getting up there.
That's 7 of Murway, though, and that Jim Beam Dodge is just running away from the field. Let's go take a random on board with one of our drivers for this race. Let's go on board with the... How about we go on board with the 24 James Qualls and show you his view in the roof cam. Ooh, he nearly turned the 15 of Mason Powers right there. That was a close call. But you can tell from his view right there, these cars are not afraid to use that apron.
No, they're not. And it's on the straightaways, you want to use the apron. It gives you a better little momentum booster going through the corner, but...
I don't blame him. That's a good move right there. One of the few tracks that you will ever see that will use the apron at this track, and a lot of passing that's been going on, so it's been really, really exciting.
Right behind Dunham right there.
Battle for the lead. Seth Cole and Dylan Murway, and look at Red Bull working together. Baskinger and Cavagnaro. Cavagnaro trying to look for a second win of the season. Baskinger looking for his first. If I were Cavagnaro, I'd be hoping Baskinger get a victory. But then again, you're also trying to help yourself for a championship, or at least get into the chase. So you may as well.
Three got on the 84 just by using that apron.
Look at Dunham and Qualls. Dunham with the save.
Oh my gosh.
Qualls just about nearly turned the 26 of Dunham, and he kept it going. Good save by him.
And he's going to battle for the 3rd position.
That was a great save. And Baskinger is hunting down Seth Cole right now. Murway lost the lead. And Murway is just free falling to the back. As to is Charles, and he almost got ran over by the 66 of Ryan Fitzy right there. And it looks like the last car in this pack is McIntyre, which is a 21-car pack. Matt Gallio lost it. Johnny Gardner's lost it. Pichu London's lost it. And Gardner doesn't even have any damage, surprisingly. These guys, though, are still passing a lot, which is very, very good. And new leader, Jake Baskinger, not so fast. Here comes James Qualls.
And Dunham right behind him.
Dunham to the inside of the Red Bull Toyota for the 2nd position. There's Baskinger, or Cavagnaro, excuse me. I'm thinking Baskinger in the 83 because he drove that last season. And Kyle Matthews. Another Dodge working together, and we got a slow car. That's Sam Curtis and William Duncan, surprisingly. I didn't even know William Duncan was that slow, but I guess he is. That's not what they needed at all. And here comes the leaders. The top two is going to easily get by the 00, but they're going to have a hard time with the 22.
No, not as much as a hard time, but the 26 is able to get around them.
Wow, and teammates had a lot of trouble trying to get around the 00 right there. They almost flat out wrecked each other. Okay, this is where it's going to get interesting. Yeah, what do you do to try to get around these guys? Eric Burton really got held up badly by the 00. He's going to turn the 00 and Nathan Hudson, and they save the car. But, man, I think it's safe to say Burton is not liking what Sam Curse is doing. Oh, man, this is bad. They're trying to... Oh, man, they're really holding up Burton, Skirvin, and Hudson. Burton literally trying to shove cars out of the way.
He did. He moved it out of the way.
And Hudson, man, did he get cock-blocked right there. Duncan's just not giving any mercy. Oh, and Duncan's going to get turned by Skirvin. Duncan's going to save it, but I think it's safe to say that's their retaliation of getting held up, I guess. Now Seth Cole trying to get up to 4th. He's got it. Mitchell Riggs going to the lead.
Bit of a 3-car breakaway up ahead of the leader.
But Seth Cole's going to reel them in with the rest of the pack that's there, and there's 2 more sorrow cars they're catching up to, and that'd be Eric Powers and Dylan Potey. They'll probably also catch up to Cooper Cyron, and at the stripe, it will be 12 to go right now. It'll be 11 when we cross the stripe.
Yeah.
2 rookies in the top 2, Murway and Riggs. The highest running veteran is Dunham, with the rookie in 4th and the veteran in 5th. Murway and Riggs, they're bound for the lead yet again. Riggs is going to take it. Now Dunham sees an opening. He's going to go for the lead. Last race Dunham won was at Texas last season. Since then he's been winless.
We all know how much you want to end a winless streak.
It's not a big winless streak, but hey, a win would be a good win for Dunham. And what was funny too was last season he was one of the few 2-time winners of the series, and he won it at the tracks he best would have won in any season, Daytona and his home track at Texas. Since then he has been winless, and here we go to Powers and Potey. Looks like Dom's going to get around Eric Powers fine. Same for Cavagnaro rather.
Almost got in the Potey there, and it's going to cost him.
Matthews, he's going to get around fine. It looks like they're having a little difficulty with the Eric Powers machine, but they're having even more with the Dylan Potey machine. Now they're going to put him up to the extreme high line. Oh, and Murway just got trapped onto that high line. 4 wide for a spot, and Murway's in the wall. What's back as he passed Eric Powers, he's in the wall, and now he's got to pass Eric Powers again.
Maybe he can get off the wall first.
And the 3 cars that got slowed up, they're actually reeling in oh, never mind. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, there's a 7. 7 really lost ground right there after hitting that wall. Less than 10 laps to go. But Curry got held up by the 31. And looks like, oh, they caught the Cooper. And Trent Dunham is going to be a big loser out of this one. Oh, Dunham, don't do it. Don't do it. He's wanting to turn him. He goes into McIntyre. He turned the 19 into his teammate. And the caution is out. That was just bad for Dunham. He turned into his own teammate.
And this caution will be with about 6 to go, so I think we're going to have at least a green-white checkered here.
Actually, 5 laps to go. Actually, yeah, it is 6 laps to go. I thought they marked it as 37 then. So I think we're going to have a green-white checkered.
Yep, green-white checkered.
Uh-oh. And look at this. You got a battle of Dodges and Red Bull teammates and DEI.
Ooh.
You got 3 interesting teams right there. And then you got like a single car team of where the 66 of Fitzy is, the 19 is Cyron. The only Gibbs that's surviving is Jackson. And then you got Hendrick of Washer, Seth Cole. I'm thinking Washer because he's in the 5, and then Cody Lamas for Michael Waltrip Racing in 10th. Caution is out. Matthews is the leader. Let's go take a look at that caution between Dunham and McIntyre. Well, Dunham's safe to say he lost a lot of patience with Cooper, and he turned him. But what Dunham didn't know is that his teammate was down below, and he turned the 19 into the 99. So there's going to be a lot of exclamation in the Roush locker room over there. Charles Jackson gets a piece right there in the 11. I don't know how much that's going to really affect his car right there.
I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. But Dunham was also a big loser in this because she has a lot of front end damage after that incident. So.
Well, not only that, he was running in the 3rd position too.
Yeah, he was. He was running up good, and he ended up turning somebody, and it cost him his own race car.
And Cooper, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, because he was a lap down car. Where is the 19 of Cyron? I just want to double check where he is at, though. Oh yeah, he was up toward ahead from this. And yeah, this is going to be interesting because there's going to be a lap car in the way of some of these guys. So we'll see what will happen, but I believe it's going to be down to 7 cars unless the 19 and the 11 pit. So we'll see what happens. The caution is out. Let's take it back to green where Kyle Matthews is the leader. Welcome back as we are in live action right now. Is there anyone out of the race? And no, there is not, surprisingly. Trent Dunham, though, did pit, but the 19 is still out on track, as too is the 11. So it looks like it's going to be a battle of 7 cars for the victory unless 9th place Seth Cole can get around Charles Jackson and gets around the lap car Cyron all right, but I doubt it. So green-white checkered, anything can happen. That top 7 is Matthews, Pollard, Baskinger, Cavagnaro, Powers, Riggs, and Ryan Fitzy. Then there's Seth Cole or Charles Jackson's in 8th, but it's got damage. 9th is Seth Cole, and Lamas in 10th. Green flag is back out. We got 2 Dodges in the top 2, Red Bull teammates behind them, and DEI teammates behind them.
It's going to be safe to say, DEI is fighting for position back there.
Which is a very big new move, and Jackson is already off the pace, you can tell. And he really held up Seth Cole badly. Oh, and I thought he turned the 96 at Dixon, but he almost did. And look at O'Neal Baldwin in the 41. A good run last week and already another good run this week. But the white flag's been given. Red Bulls decided to stick together, and that's a good thing right there. White flag given. Look at this. Cavagnaro's already got a victory. He's going to move the 84 out of the way. He wants a second win.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be able to catch the 9, though.
Oh, I don't know about that, Cabby. Oh, I thought he had a good run coming into the corner. Is he going to make a move? Yes, he is. Matthews, Cavagnaro coming out the final turn. Who's going to get at the line? It's going to be Cavagnaro, I think. He did. His second victory of the season.
Wow, that was incredibly close.
I don't know how close the margin is. We're going to take a look at it right now. It was by 3/1,000ths of a second, the second closest finish of the season, because last race, it was 2/1,000ths.
We have to go back and look at the margin of victory.
Holy cow! I told you, don't doubt Cavagnaro. He's going to be one guy to keep an eye on when it comes to Red Bull. And wow, look at the margin. You can tell. We're going to put in full screen in just a bit, but you can tell from looking at this little box right here. Yeah, Cabby, look, they're tied right there. They're tied. Yep, there's the advantage right there. That's the margin.
I told you that apron would come in handy.
He's somewhat used to an advantage, and you can tell clearly that 83 has got just by this much. So about basically the front end of the car is what he got for victory.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me a lot of the Ricky Craven curve. Those cars can finish.
Oh, here's another one right here. You can tell right there. The 83's got a little bit of that front end right there over that 9. That's enough of the victory, at least here. Man, Kyle Matthews thought he had it and just forgot about Cavagnaro. And what's funny about Cavagnaro is that he won at Auto Club on pick strategy, and Cavagnaro wins on green-white checkered. And what was funny was that Auto Club race was a one-lap shootout. And he came from, the top 10. I think he was 9th at the time, and managed to win that. So, Alan Cavagnaro, a two-time winner this season. He's going to get it done. So, here are the results. Cavagnaro is your winner. Matthews, so close. Just, if he had a little bit more, if he just had a little more throttle off the outside, I think he would have got it. Mitchell Riggs will end up third. Solid day for him. Baskinger, he wanted that win badly, but he's got to give credit to Cavagnaro. He had a hell of a car, who he barely beat out. Ryan Fitzy in 5th. Powers ended up 6th. Collard 7th. Qualls 8th. McCurry 9th. And Seth Coles managed to survive a top 10 finish. Merway, Balvin, Dixon, Skirvin, Norman, Lamas, Hudson, Burton, McIntyre, and Jackson was your top 20. And then the rest of the cars that finished on the lead lap include Matt Dalio, Johnny Gardner, Pichu London, and Trent Dunham. 24 cars on the lead lap. And then 25th on down to 29th were one lap down, and the rest of the cars that finished in the race include Cooper Cyron, Dylan Pote, Eric Powers, William Duncan, and Sam Curtis. And then out of the race for 30th on down, Austin Mungold, Sky Commons, Austin LaPlante, Hyden, PJ Williams, Angel Navarro, Dylan Young, Devin Becker, Chris Dollarton, Chris Washer, Joseph Lombard, Jessica Sheldon, and Benjamin Miles. Ironic enough, too, is that all three Roush cars finished together from 34th through 36th. The irony of it.
Yeah, right. The irony. The irony. No, I'm kidding. But, Levi, even after getting turned, still rounded out into a good 19th place. Top 20 for him. Charles Jackson fell from 8th to 20th on that with just 2 laps.
Yeah, I kind of figured that damage really affected that 11 car, and it made sense too at that front end especially as well. And I thought he was going to come down pit road to really fix the car up and try to make sure he'd follow the back to not make a nuisance to the other drivers, but I guess not. So tough break right there. But Alan Cavagnaro, folks, is your winner. So I hope you guys enjoyed this race. If you did, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts on this race, subscribe, be a part of the NRSL, and we will see you guys later on for round number 6 of the series and the Super Speedway. Till then, we'll see you guys later. If you want to check out Michael's channel, sub to his channel right there down below the description. Hopefully it's not all jumbled up and all that, but I got it right, McKinley Man 93. Till then, goodbye for now, and we leave you with Michael Norman's final words of wisdom.
Never, ever diss Taco Bell. Okay, that's it. Goodbye.
Ooh, interesting. Alright, see you guys later. Bye. Hi guys, hope you enjoyed the video that you have today. To see more content on this, click anywhere in the boxes below to see any of these races. For checking out the NRSL races, click the top left. For diecast reviews, click the top right. For NRSL gaming, including Gary's Mod, Prop Hunt, or even Town of Salem, click the bottom right. Or check out some of the NNSCRA series as well, click the bottom left. Hope you guys enjoyed. Till then, goodbye for now, and we'll see you for the next video.